How did the destruction of the Second Temple affect religious practice? Have you ever wondered how a single event can reshape an entire faith? The destruction of the Second Temple in 70 Common Era by Roman forces did just that for Judaism. This event marked a turning point in Jewish religious life and practice. The Temple in Jerusalem was not just a building. It was the heart of Jewish worship, sacrifice, and pilgrimage. When the Romans besieged Jerusalem, they aimed to assert their control over the region. Under the command of General Titus, Roman legions breached the city walls and set fire to the temple. This act effectively ended the temple-based sacrificial system that had defined Jewish worship for centuries. The temple was where priests performed rituals and sacrifices, and its loss was devastating. With the temple gone, Jewish religious practice had to adapt. The focus shifted away from sacrifices and rituals performed in the temple to local synagogues. These synagogues became community centers for prayer, study of the Torah, and adherence to religious laws. This transformation helped Judaism evolve into a faith less reliant on a physical structure and more centered on community, law, and ethical living. From the Roman perspective, the destruction of the temple was a significant military victory. It demonstrated their authority and control over Judea. The treasures of the temple were looted and displayed in Rome, symbolizing Roman dominance. The Romans also established a military presence on the ruins of Jerusalem, turning it into a Roman colony named Aelia Capitolina. This was part of their strategy to suppress Jewish resistance and integrate the region into the empire. The loss of the temple was a blow to Jewish identity and resistance. However, it also led to the rise of Rabbinic Judaism. This new form of Judaism emphasized study, prayer, and ethical living, which could continue without a central sanctuary. The focus on the Torah and community worship became the foundation of Jewish religious life. In summary, the destruction of the Second Temple ended the sacrificial worship that had been central to Judaism. It shifted religious practice toward synagogue-based worship and Torah study. For the Romans, it was a decisive military conquest that reshaped the political and religious landscape of Judea. This event marked the end of one era and the beginning of a new phase in Jewish history and religious life.